What's up guys, it's your boy the Rogue Vet coming back at you with another video today. So today is the 6 months of me owning the car, and so what I want to do is this video just kind of showing y'all my thoughts and opinions on having this car and owning it for 6 months. And if y'all are interested in a Corvette, maybe this will help sway some of your decision making if you're trying to get one. But let's go ahead guys, let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay guys, so as you know, I have a 2014 Stingray C7 Corvette Z51. It is a 2LT model here, okay, in the torque red. It does have, you know, the Z51 black style wheels, and if y'all seen my previous videos before, you'll kind of see how it looked like before I added on all the goodies, if you could say. But I would say overall, in the 6 months that I've owned this car, it's been a very, very good car. No complaints. Everything drives and works very, very well. I don't really have much complaints about it. I mean, you'll probably seen my videos before where I go over, you know, top 5 things I like, top 5 things I don't like, and some other things about things you may not have known with the car. But I would say overall, this car has been a very good experience. Like I said, I've never owned a Corvette before. I have owned 2 other Mustangs, but this has been a very great experience owning something like this. And I think probably the one thing that I love about this car that maybe not many people think about, or you know, comes to their mind, is the amount of attention that you get when you drive something like this. And mine being, you know, bright red, it gets a lot of attention, and that is one thing that I kind of like, is just, you know, strutting it and, you know, driving it around, seeing what kind of, you know, looks I can get, especially when the kids are around. If I go by a park, or, you know, someplace that has like a lot of families and a lot of kids, there's lots of kids around, they just automatically will start looking and pointing their fingers and just in bewilderment, because they're like, oh my gosh, what the heck is that thing? And so I'll just give them a rev or two, you know, and you'll see their eyes just light up huge, because they're like, oh my gosh, like look at that car, look how cool it looks. But yeah, I think just getting a lot of that attention, owning this car, I think that's just, I mean, look at it. It's amazing. Who doesn't like something like this? So that's probably one thing that I do like about this car. Because it's a Corvette, you know, it is low, so living in the place that I'm living now, it is a little difficult to get up the driveway. But hopefully the next place that I have won't have that kind of issue. If I get into a house, that won't have that issue either. But that just comes with the territory, you know. It's just low, so it's gonna have that type of, you know, problem. And it is lowered on the stock bolts, so it is going to be a little bit more lower than what it is without, but you know, you kind of just deal with it. So that's kind of one thing that I don't like about it. But you know, overall, I think it's a good experience. And again, even driving this car daily, if you wanted to, the seats are super comfortable. You got heated and cooled seats if you got a 2LT or above, I believe, and just everything about this is perfect in here. I mean, if you're a little bit bigger, you may have a little bit more tightness, I guess you could say. I'm 5'10", 150 pounds, so I'm really not a big person at all. But I mean, if you're a little bit bigger, you may have a little bit more difficulty doing that. But I mean, overall, this car is pretty good. I mean, it gets good, I'd say decent gas mileage for, you know, for a car, but, or for, you know, for a V8 Corvette. But overall, I mean, it's pretty good. Okay guys, if you're definitely thinking about buying a C7 Corvette, I would go ahead and do your research, you know, kind of do what your budget is and stuff for planning. Because, you know, you can get a base, you can get a Z51 like mine, or you can get a Grand Sport, Z06, ZR1, depending on how much you want to spend. But I say overall, these cars are great. I mean, they drive very well. They're really easy to drive. Mine's the 6-speed automatic one. You can get the manual if you want that one instead. But I mean, overall, I'd say it's a pretty good buy, to be honest. Now, I usually don't like driving these in, you know, rain or whatever, but you know, if you want to daily it, rain, snow, shine, whatever, you know, it'll be a good car to do that with. So, but I mean, overall, I'm very satisfied with having a C7 Corvette, and I hope y'all do too. So, I mean, I can't believe I've had this car 6 months. I mean, I remember going up to Dallas to go get the car with my boy Forrest, and I remember making that video, and now look at this. It's already been 6 months. So I can't wait to make the year video review of that, but we'll see when the time comes. But overall, I say this car has been very good for the 6 months that I've had it, and I think anyone else who is, you know, in the market for a Corvette or a C7, I say hands down, do it. It's amazing. I really like the views I get, and you know, kind of the stuff that gets attracted to the car because it's, you know, just the way it looks. All right, one thing I do want to talk about, if you do get a C7 Corvette, the exhaust. If it is stock exhaust on it, make sure you upgrade, because that's what I ended up having to do with my car here. I ended up getting ARH long tube headers with off-road X pipe, and I have a Corsa catback on it there. Definitely makes it so much louder, better, because if you have a stock C7, most of them usually are pretty quiet, and you get a Corvette for that nice V8 throaty rumble. So one thing I know is that if you're going to get a C7, just know that some may come stock and some may come already modified with aftermarket exhaust, but that's one thing that you're probably going to want to upgrade in the future if you really want that nice beefy throaty sound. So all right guys, well, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Just kind of go over to my 6-month review of the car, and if y'all are interested in getting one, I'd say go ahead and do it. Don't think twice, go ahead and get it. If you don't like it, you can always sell it or trade it in for something else, but try a Corvette, see if you like it there. But guys, I appreciate y'all for watching the video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you did like it. Go follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok just to help me out, and thanks for all the love and support, guys. Until the next video, the Rogue Vet out. Peace.